my name's Nick. I'm one of Fairy Godmother's apprentices. I'm here to shop you around and make all your selections for the day.
Look at my fairy godmother. He's so cute. I'm ready for my pixie dust.
Yes, so this is some wishing pixie dust. So close your eyes. Make super, super big wishes. Bippity, boppity, boo. May all your dreams and wishes come true.
Why would Disney hire the dude in the dress that calls himself a princess? Because if you can deconstruct and break down even the most self-evident, fundamental human systems, then there's no end to your political agenda. What do I mean by this? If we can no longer even know what a man and a woman is, and a child is told and lied to and deceived at an early age that there actually is no such thing as men and women, then there's no end to your political project, right? To quote the demon Baphomet, it's solve coagula. If you can break it all down, we remake it again. That's been the goal of modern leftists for decades. And now they're in the final iterations of the revolutionary agenda, which is to now blur the distinctions between and deconstruct the differences between even the most fundamental of human realities, man and woman. This agenda goes back a long time. We can only scratch the surface of this revolutionary ethic, but let's do it in just a few seconds. Mary Calderon was the Planned Parenthood's medical director in 1964. She leaves Planned Parenthood in 1964 to start the Sexuality Information Education Council of the United States. The acronym is SIECUS. SIECUS was the first group kind of spawning out of the United Nations to begin producing the curriculum, distributing the curriculum, and training educators to use the curriculum of the pornographic, kooky sex ed. So all those mama bears and papa bears that spoke at school board meetings the last 2 years, and they still are because of the kooky sex stuff in the school libraries and in the curriculum that describe basically any and all forms of sexual activity, even the most dangerous. All of that stuff, that goes all the way back to SIECUS. They're the first group to really do that, okay? And in all of the SIECUS writings, shortly after SIECUS is founded in 1964, they always refer to people as sexual beings, and they refer to children as sexual beings. Not as boys and girls and men and women and human beings, but sexual beings. So like, the dude in the dress with the mustache calling himself a little princess who really wants to talk to the kids, right? Have you noticed this? Like some of the trans activists with their like social media accounts or Patreons, right? They're like saying in their like intros, like, I want to talk to your kids, and hey kids, I want to give you a safe space to talk about your sexual identity and your gender identity. What is the assumption they're operating off of when they talk like this? That children have a sexual identity, that children are sexual beings. And if they're sexual beings, then they can make sexual choices. If they're sexual beings, they have a right to sexual satisfaction. And you're a bigot and a homophobe if you disagree. To quote the Vice President of the United States, these children are our children. This is one of the final iterations of the sexual revolution, and it will end in violence and chaos directed towards families and Christians unless you wake up.